Hey guys, welcome back to the first of many Day in the Life series. Today we're going to be breaking down the gig that I did this weekend, which involved a very famous Iranian musician named Shakar. We got the opportunity to play for the Queen of Iran, which was such an amazing experience. But anyways, today I'm just going to essentially break down the gig and show you guys what it's like to be a professional musician. Before we do start, I want to give a full disclaimer. I am in my drum/reptile room and my dog just gave birth, so I do have a room full of puppies. So if you hear some puppies crying, there was puppies like right here, right next to me, so just ignore that. If you guys hear any other noises, just know there's about 40 reptiles in this room. Today's gig involved us playing with Shakar, and this gig was booked through Sidle Entertainment, which is a very well-known entertainment company down here in the Los Angeles area. They are LA based, and they are the Chargers drumline, the Kings drumline, as well as they perform with a bunch of other groups and for a bunch of other very important events. I was booked through this by Warren Taylor, which is one of my favorite drummers of all time. So shout out to Warren. Super duper lucky to get to drum with him on Wednesdays at Rhythm of LA. And we also work together at Disneyland, and we just pretty much hang out all the time. So yeah, we're going to start by breaking down the day. The gig was in downtown LA in the Peacock Theater. It had 3 sets, which was the drum feature part, I'm sorry. We had another Iranian song, and the third one was the Iranian national anthem, which was probably the most important one of the night. Set 1 had us marching from the back of the theater to the front of the theater. We did a little drum break with Shakar. He did a pretty great job for someone who doesn't play playing drum set for this piece. It had us essentially playing a little call and response with a little marching intro at the beginning. We had a 10-man snare line. I believe we had 7 or 8 quads, and we had 10 basses, which was absolutely insane. That was probably the easiest one. It just involved us memorizing like a lot of music, that was probably the hard part. And that was set 1 had us with those British soldier costumes, which leads into the second part. We then ran downstairs to the dressing room where we changed for set 2, which was like an Iranian song. I can't remember the name of the song off the top of my head. It had us wearing marching band uniforms, which is really funny because we were like wearing dress clothes and like a marching band top, which looked kind of funny. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That was the set number 2. That one was really fast, and I don't have clips of that one just because most of the clips that I do have were taken off Instagram or just any media that I found or recorded myself. And then set number 3 was the Iranian national anthem. Had us marching up very slowly, set us up on a pretty much stairway where we played the Iranian national anthem, and then we pretty much got the surprise and the knowledge that was given to us that the Iranian queen was at the venue, which was absolutely mind-blowing. The third set was probably the most important set, but somehow also the easiest set just because of the music we were playing. I think I was just more shocked that the Iranian queen was there, and like I didn't realize she was there until the end, and I had been there for about 10 hours already. But yeah, very, very important, very I guess meaningful performance towards the end, and that's essentially how the concert ended. Day started at around 2:30 p.m. dress rehearsals, waiting, and then set 1, 2, and 3. We were out of there about like 1 in the morning, about 11-hour day. So like I said, I just want to break down essentially what it's like to gig and what you kind of like deal with when you're in such big scenarios and and such important scenarios. But yeah, that was just pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the little story time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. This was a very small gig. Not really small. It was very important. Just a little small compared to some of the other things that I have done. But I definitely really enjoyed it. If I could rate this gig, I'd probably give it like a 8 out of 10 because it was just really like such a surreal experience to get to drum with some of my favorite drummers, and then also get to perform for the Queen of Iran, which was like mind-boggling to me that I got to do something that important. But yeah, anyways, if you guys like this, make sure you guys comment down below. If you guys want to pretty much know about any other gigs, I know I'm going to be documenting my EDC Slander gig, which was by far my most favorite gig of all time. So if you guys like stuff like that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.